Hi, this is David Haslett, and I had a question the other day on how to color a lunar eclipse, and we're working with pencil and chalk pastel. So I thought I'd do a brief demonstration on how to do that. First, let's see what we are looking at. I'll move to another mode. And here we go. This was how it turned out. So I thought I'd show it to you now so you can see what we're aiming for. Got the circular moon. I've got some different markings of the different craters and such on the moon. And then here I am. Notice this, I'm fading from white. It's kind of hard to see the white, but it's there. White going to a pale yellow, to an orangish, to a red. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using these chalk pastels. Reeves is the company. They work just fine. Here's how we go about it. So here I did just a very brief circle. When I do circles in class, I go really lightly until they are lines that can work well. And I just go a little bit more, a little bit of dark over the top of that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this picture on the side to see where those craters and darker areas are, and I'm going to do a little bit of value shading. I'm holding my pencil at the very end so I don't add too much pressure. I'm probably going to need to go over this pencil a little bit more after I put on the chalk pastel. But this will just give me a good idea, almost place holding where each of these spots can go. So there's a little bit of shading on this side, but I'm remembering I'm going to make my shading from color a little bit more so than the pencil. Here again, this just gives me a start to figure out where I should shade. Okay, now next, I'm going to use some white. Now, white, again, it's hard to see, but the rest of the color is going to glide on the top of that, and I'm going to blend them together. So I'm just trusting that I'm putting it where it needs to go. White is also an excellent color for blending things in later on, to mute them down to make them not so intense. I'm going to take yellow. Now this is pretty bright for the picture I'm looking at, but it's going to be made less intense because of that yellow underneath it. And this chalk pastel set that I have, it actually doesn't have orange. It's got a reddish orange, a bit of a cadmium color. This is what it looks like by itself, but of course I can use yellow to mix with that orange. So I'm going to go close to the edge. I could use a paper shield in a little while if I want to guard that edge, make it really clean. But at the very end, I might even put black around it just to make the lights pop out. Now, as I showed in another video, I sometimes use different fingers for different degrees of darkness, value, that lightness or darkness of something, or I'll use different fingers for different colors. I'm going to use this finger right now for the reds. I'm going in small circles. I put enough on here where it's quite dominant. It's covering over a lot of my pencil, so I'm just going to plan on darkening that a little bit more. Here the yellow's coming into play, so I'm getting a bit of this orangish. And now I have to switch fingers. I'm going to go to another finger so I can accentuate the light colors. Blowing away some of that extra dust. Going close to the outside. Now I need to make some of that light come out. Now notice the color has stained the paper underneath, and that's good. You can see a little bit of that pencil coming through that I'll need to accentuate in a little bit. But again, it's a placeholder. Help me know about where to go. And this white is also toning down that red from the far side of that eclipse. That's helpful. Just blowing away a little extra of what's not needed. Okay, now I'm going to look over this moon. I'm going to draw these craters. Now I'm remembering that some of these are called mares, like a C. I'd sure like to know some of these names. That's what I'm thinking about right now as I'm coloring this in. Like, what's the name of this one right over here? maybe we should be as familiar with the moon's setup as we are with the Earth. Oh, there's so much possibility. It also makes me think, of daily sketches I have for my classes, and maybe in upcoming days I'll do an imaginative sketch and see if my students can come up with ideas for moon bases. I love how creativity just connects with all different kinds of things that we're doing. Here we go. And this, I'm going to blend this a little bit together. I want it to be a little bit smoother. I'm using that light finger, seeing what that does. Yeah, it's blending it nicely. So I'm going to see if I can make some areas just a little bit darker. That's going to try to capture that full value scale on the outside. And maybe I'll just clean up the outside edge just a little bit. Try to make some areas a little bit stronger where they need to be. Now, a good thing about having black as a background, if I finish it off with that, is that I can bring it in a little bit and clean up that outside edge. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a little bit of black here. I'm going to take this long stick. I'm just going to put it on its side. I bet that sounds great. Maybe I'm being a little facetious here. Okay, it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard, right? I once did a demonstration of chalk pastel painting on a blackboard. I didn't end up posting it because I found out it was 4 minutes of screeching. And I thought, oh no, how am I going to get around this? Okay. All right, so here I'm adding a little bit of dark. I mentioned paper shield a little bit early on. What do I mean by that? Well, here's the demo where I started. I can take a piece of paper and I can put it up to cover over this moon that I'm working on right now. And I can use it as a guard so I can protect it. And that's so nice when you're working on finishing a piece and you start to get some of it on your hands. How do you get rid of that? Well, you just have a paper shield. Great way to go. So there we have it. I might do just a little bit of cleaning up over here, maybe erasing a bit and adding a bit more white just to make it pop out a little bit more. Blowing a little bit away, and this has turned out really well. All right, there we go. Lunar eclipse with chalk pastel and pencil. Thanks for joining in.